Hey guys, forgot to get the mic up. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays. Real quick, I don't know why people still complain about the audio. Should be clean. Doing everything right. All right, a little washed out in the background today. I was just too lazy to fix it. We're going straight to the charts anyway. It is Monday. The stock market should be open. We're going to go take a look at everything, along with the most important part, which is, of course, Bitcoin. There. All right. Situate here, live. All right, all set. Okay, here we go. We are looking at the monthly chart of Bitcoin. You see the beautiful bounce right there earlier this month. That is very, very promising. The part to really capture is going to be this monster breakout. We don't really know what the price of Bitcoin is going to do, but we are taking our best statistical shot. Just like over here, a lot of people did not believe that Bitcoin can break down out of this triangle. Some people are going to get very, very upset that Bitcoin isn't breaking out of this triangle quick enough for them. And that would be the fuel that drives Bitcoin all the way to $100,000. I can't wait for this month to be over so that we can see where the next candle begins. Now, it's going to be very challenging for the next candle to actually stay above that moving average. But I believe that it will. So we should be consolidating. But we will be looking at lower level timeframes to see when it's time to re-enter the market based on Consensio. That's the chart that we're using for, let's say, safe retirement allocation. Weekly chart, been waiting for the candle to end, and you can see how the current week's candle has started doing really, really well. During the last couple of candles, I had removed the short-term moving average and replaced it with a long-term moving average in case there was a catastrophic break. The catastrophic break didn't come, so we can actually go back to what we had before by removing the long-term moving average and setting this back to, I believe it was a 7-period moving average on the weekly scale. And you can see this is the moving average that I had before. Now, I don't know if 7-period moving average is ideal. Maybe we can do better, but I do like it. It's been supporting the price the entire run-up of late 2020, early 2021. Was nice resistance here and here. Clean break, cleanish break, but then this was monster moving average support. And here we are again in a very dangerous area. So I'm going to put the 7 back on. And if we go back below the 50 weekly moving average, I'll put the 200 back on. So we're going to alter with those moving averages. All right, this has been my most critical chart. And you can see how we are so close to my line of re-entering 20% back into Bitcoin. I am going to stay patient. We're going to look at the lower level time frame and see what's going on, and we may change our mind. So I may change my mind and put that 20% back in. But this candle just started, still has 3.5 days to go. And I need this candle to prove to me that we are very likely to close above both of these moving averages. And that can only happen in the second half of this candle, because then the probability goes up that we're going to close up here. And most importantly, it means that the next candle that creates will have the moving average crossover, because then this 3-period moving average will certainly rise, because it will be the combination of the last candle, current candle, and next candle. And it will eliminate this closing price from the calculation, which means these moving averages will absolutely cross. And when these moving averages cross, we must have a bullish allocation to Bitcoin. Just like when these moving averages cross to the downside, we must remove some bullish allocation to Bitcoin, which is exactly what I did over here, okay? And that's how you avoid catastrophic losses of your capital, because you cannot come back from catastrophic losses of your capital. You can always come back from a missed opportunity, but you can never come back from a catastrophic loss of your capital. So tomorrow is going to be a very crucial day for this kind of trading and this kind of portfolio allocation, unless we start to rise very, very high later today. I'm assuming the stock market is up. I have not yet looked at the stock market, but we will in a minute. And before we look at the daily chart, which will help us identify how seriously we should take this upcoming crossover, I want to once again mention unconfiscatable. March 3rd to 6th in Las Vegas at the D Hotel. We have an awesome lineup of speakers. We also have a carnivory dinner. The carnivory dinner will sell out soon. We still have, lots of space for the conference itself. Where's registration? Right there. But there's pretty much only 30 seats left for the carnivory dinner. They're going fairly quick. And after that, the dinner will be sold out. It's pretty much a speaker/VIP dinner that anyone can also attend for a price. Okay, so mention the conference. Daily chart. Here is the potential problem with an MRI top coming to us in a couple of days. We have a mountain of resistance here between the trend line and the two moving averages that are getting ready to cross in about 4 days time. Even with the rising price, they're probably going to cross in 4 to 5 days time. This is unavoidable. This depth cross is unavoidable. And on top of these 3 points of resistance, you will have an MRI top in 2 days, assuming we keep rising. This is why I'm being very, very hesitant, but not hesitant enough to short the market, but certainly hesitant to be 100% invested in a bullish market. I see some questions from the live chat. 2 questions. Is the 4-day time range the main one you use for Consensio? Yes. We have done a bunch of analysis on this and determined that the 4-day seems to be the most optimal time period. Traditionally, Tyler Jenks used the weekly time scale, but Bitcoin trades too much. It trades too often and it trades too much. So the weekly time scale is too slow. And the daily time scale seems to be a little too fast. So we picked something in the middle. We were choosing between the 3-day and a 4-day, and the 4-day just appeared to be significantly better. One more question. If we get rejected and hammered down to 48, would that mean it will take longer to get back to 60K to break out monthly? Not necessarily. No, not necessarily, because that's a really good question. If we get hammered back into 48, we can then go from 48 up to 62, then 62 to 55, and then break out. But if we go straight to 62 now, we can then spend our good time, coming back to 52, right? Like, it doesn't actually change this. Whether we get rejected now and go to 48 or get rejected later at 62 and go down to 52, that doesn't matter. So this does not alter the triangle breakout whatsoever. Okay, that was a daily chart. You see this mountain of resistance, but at the same time, if the Consensio says you need a bullish allocation, we will have a bullish allocation. Even going into resistance on a lower level time. All right. Once again, I'm mentioning Consensio. Let me see here. And product services, on-demand videos. For New Year's, I'm going to release these, and Consensio will release a year from now. So the Consensio trading system is what I'm using. There are a bunch of free resources as well, but this is the one paid resource by the late Tyler James. Also, my videos are right there for those looking to learn trading or risk management. Okay, also, since before I go on to the traditional markets, I really strongly recommend watching this video. It's absolutely excellent. Show it to your friends that are being brainwashed by the mainstream media, and maybe they will start thinking a little more critically. It's a really, really good video. Let me get the title. It's called The Killing of the Mind by Academy of Ideas. It's in my video description now. It'll probably stay there for a while. It's absolutely excellent. I actually want to check out their other videos. I want to see if their other videos are any good. Also, I started following Academy of Ideas YouTube channel, and I want to see what they have on their channel as well. Need to find the time to watch it all. The Financial Summit is taking place in the Dominican Republic. Rented out this entire castle. It is absolutely sick. Read the website, decide if it's for you, because it's an incredible event. And check out, your room options. Ocean view or back of the castle, swim out, stairs to a giant pool. These are included. 5 nights included. Otherwise, you can purchase an upgrade, which are also absolutely sick. Okay, let's move on. Short term. Let's see what's going on short term. Here's our 1 hour chart, waiting for the MRI. On the 1 hour, we hit the MRI top. We corrected for a couple of candles, and we have broken out past this resistance line. We got a few more hours until another MRI top, and then a potential pullback to the breakout area right there, just like we corrected right here off the moving average. Let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is getting a little bit overextended against the moving average, but it's a beautiful breakout. Got 28 minutes to go. We're going to establish a brand new closing high. That is a bullish sign. And once again, the 4 hour, just like the 1 hour, is going to come in on the MRI top in a couple of candles. Well, people don't understand what 100% cash is, right? And this is the problem with people, right? If you did not take any profit up here, or up here, or up here, or up here, and you decided to sell everything down here because you panicked, that's a problem, and you should reconsider being a trader, right? It's like back in the day, let's go to the monthly chart. Back in the day when I became bullish, when I became bearish in early January, and I was saying Bitcoin has a high probability of going all the way down to 3,000 or even lower. My worst case scenario target was 1,500, 1,800, and my realistic target was 3,000. Everyone was making fun of me that, oh my God, Bitcoin isn't going to hit 1,500. They were making fun of me until Bitcoin hit 3,000. And that's what most people sold. See, most people sold over here at like 3, 4K. I was saying bearish market started up here at like 15K, not even here, like it was up there. It's like 15, 16K. I was like, holy shit, this thing is probably going to go down to 3,000, 5,000, and 3,000, and then maybe even 1,500, right? So when you finally start paying attention down here, and that's when you finally sell everything, you have a problem. And then I was cautioning people on this entire run-up because this run-up made absolutely no sense. And I stayed patient and not fully bullish. And over here is when I became bullish. But if you became bullish up here, I did become a little bit bullish up here, but I was always cautious. Always cautious. Here is when I became bullish enough. Anyway, we're going to be wrapping this video up. It's a lot longer than I expected. I'm perfectly happy with my positions. If you're not happy with your positions, whose problem is that? This is oil. Oil is looking great and bullish. Guys, I've been saying for a while, oil is going to break $100 a barrel. It's not a conspiracy theory that the elites do not want you driving a car and filling it up with cheap gas. They want you to stop driving. You're killing the environment, for God's sakes. I mean, every time you put a liter of gas in your car, you are killing the entire planet. So the only way to stop you from putting a liter in your car is to make like your gas prices unaffordable. And then you no longer become the destroyer of worlds. And you start walking everywhere and you're saving the planet. So oil prices are going to over $100 a barrel. I don't know if you need to pay, like I pay for a pro version of TradingView, but that's me. I mean, if you're gonna pay for a pro version of TradingView and use my affiliate link, it helps a little, but it's only for like new users, right? Like if you had an account with TradingView and then use my affiliate link, it actually does nothing. But if you create a new TradingView account and use my affiliate link, they do shoot me a little bit of an affiliate fee. Premium's doing nicely, going up. All right, I want to wrap this up. Gold, not doing much considering how much inflation we have. Should tell you something about, investing in gold. I'm assuming the S&P 500 is rocking to the upside, and it is. Guys, I've been saying for a decade now, I know you've only been watching my videos, some of you maybe 5-7 years, but for a decade now, I've been unreasonably bullish on the stock market, and I remain unreasonably bullish on the stock market. The chart's bullish, the environment's bullish, the governments are destroying your non-essential businesses, which is any business that isn't in the S&P 500, it's non-essential. So they're going to destroy that in order for the essential businesses in the S&P 500 stocks to rise. I use Interactive Brokers, and I generally trade GBTC, especially now that they have a nice negative premium. Stock market is very bullish, and I still think S&P will go to like 10,000, right there, whatever that is, 12,000, 10,000, whatever it is. You can call it inflation, you can call it whatever. Like I see I see this. Like I don't know what you guys see when you look at the S&P 500 chart, but I see this. You can say COVID was like the 87 crash right there. And then we're going on and on and on and on and on and on, and then a bubble. The next bubble will be an actual bubble. All right. Tesla is also rocking it to the upside. Yep. And it's probably going to break out the new all-time highs. It broke resistance. If you were short, needed to get out. Once it broke resistance, broke both moving averages, and now it's gross. It has become grossly bullish. I heard something about Litecoin. We're going to glance at that real quick, and then we're going to call it a day. Going to my shit coins. Litecoin is not yet at a new low. So as long as it's not at a new low, it's not all that interesting. So it's not that interesting. I mean, it's going to new lows. It's going to new lows. Eventually, when the price of Litecoin is low enough, its mining will collapse. It's happened before. Look at Doge. Doge mining collapsed. And it therefore had to be merge mined with Litecoin. With Litecoin mining collapses, it will probably be, I don't know, merge mined with Ethereum or something. I don't know, another script coin. Or I don't know how the mining garbage goes over there. We toke Bitcoins. What happened, man? Switch your name from We Smoke Bitcoins? You'll own nothing and you will be happy. Exactly. You will own nothing. You're not going to be happy about it, though. Well, some people will. I mean, if you take enough pharmaceutical meds, you'll be happy about it. Yeah, perfectly stated, man. Bearish divergence on a monthly time frame. I don't see how that applies. No, no. No, it already played out. It already played out. All right, guys. That's it. We're going to take a look at some stocks next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Come out to Unconfiscatable in Las Vegas, March 3rd to 6th. Poker games on the 3rd. Come join us in the Dominican Republic, August 1st to 6th. And support Vays. You have the affiliate page, you have the on-demand videos, and of course, the MRI indicator. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you all on the next one. I got to text Jimmy and Mechanic, see if we can do a new show soon. Bye, guys.